Okay, a 37 stack, but I mean, the amount of troops we're going to throw in here. Are we at war with anybody else? Why are you at war with Salzburg? I'm allied to Salzburg? I didn't even know that. Okay, because once you're inner sphere, again, anybody who's allied to us, but not inner sphere, needs to be brought into the fold. No doubts about that. Okay, let's go fight this Austrian army. I mean, Austria, what tech are you on? You're on military tech 11. Again, we're on, I think, 16. So our units are essentially just better. Yeah, I've played the Cold War Enhancement mod, I think, a few times. I haven't played it recently, though. Okay, add you to my sphere. Drop all points, because you don't matter anymore. I guess we'll, I mean, how much is the cost for a take from sphere cost of belly? It is 4. So it is cheaper than, declaring war on them. I mean, it's not necessarily actually cheaper. Okay, you're not in my sphere. Are you allied to us? You are. So let's throw our points into you now. Okay, move all of our troops down. You still stay in Berlin, because we're still trying to train more units here. Cologne wants an alliance. That seems fine. And again, anybody who you were influencing, you're now at war with, so... like, I'm not worried about it. I mean, okay, also, am I war leader, or am I... Okay, I think the Ottomans did take over for, the war. Which is unfortunate. Also, do we occupy this? No, none of our allies actually occupy this land. Which actually, I think... looking at this now... I think the Ottomans are going to, like, peace out for just reparations. Unless I add something against you, like take from sphere... probably who's you? You're Württemberg. Take from sphere, Würzburg. So we're gonna do this. We need to take over this country like now, so that the Ottomans don't screw us over, which they might want to do. They screwed us over, those son of a bitch! Fuck you! God damn it. Okay, well, there's our infamy spent on nothing. Because I'm assuming... yeah, just reparations. We shouldn't have called the Ottomans in. I forgot we were even allied to them, to be honest. And wow, our army took actually like a major beating there. But I mean, I guess it accomplishes the goal where Austria can't influence Germany as much. So I mean, that's one positive. But I mean, it's not that much for us, right? I don't know if you remember, but I'm the guy that requested sleeping dogs. I don't actually remember that. I've actually been playing sleeping dogs in my off time. So I apologize. I actually played it, split this army in half. I mean, sleeping dogs, it's a fun game. So I apologize that I started playing it by myself. There's a lot of like story-based games that I do want to play on the channel. I guess we will ban the British from you, and then is it you that we can add to our sphere? Yes, it is. I don't think you're in our sphere. You're allied to us, but you're not in our sphere. Anything else we want? 4-year draft. I guess we can start going towards. Yeah, it's a big F. I apologize. How about some free press? It's okay. These units just take forever to train, don't they? I don't know how this is considered an evenly split army. At least throw one guard. Okay, go back in here. Combine, split, cavalry, 1, 2, 3. And then it's a little bit of a more even split. Do we need more troops? Yes, like every war drains our manpower. I'm actually not even allowed to train troops over here because I think we have just too many units. How about we train some units on this province as well? Get an alliance with you, that seems okay. And the AI, they really want to take all my stuff, don't they? So yeah, any of these countries that are like this teal color, they are going to be who we're wanting to influence next. Okay, get you up here. You guys are attacking Africa. They like... How are you doing so badly? Is it from battles? Battles negative 36, occupation. Secure current king's rule. I mean, we're about 30 years away from our partition of Poland. I can see how it's difficult for Hearthstone 4 Vic2 channels to create content for other games. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a problem that I do find myself in sometimes. Luckily, streaming has allowed me to record more variety of games that I otherwise probably wouldn't have done if like regular videos of. Like, I think the other day we streamed Skull, the Hero's Tale, which is pretty good. What else we streamed recently? I think we streamed 80 Days. Like, there's a handful of different games that I've streamed that I would not have recorded videos of. Even if they don't do that well on the channel itself, like on YouTube, they're still fun to play. Yeah, there's gonna be like, I want to like, you know, expand the scope of what we do right now on YouTube. At least a little bit. Play more, at least more different types of strategy games, right? I know Xenonauts 2 is coming out. I think this year, and that looks like it could be a lot of fun. I had a demo of it, which we might play later. Alex the Rambler. I think I've heard of the name, but I don't think I've seen any of his videos. Ottomans, are we still allied to you? No, Ottomans, get the hell out of here. Dissolve the alliance. Or ISP. I think I've seen a few of his videos as well. Okay, you're now in our sphere of influence. We now drop you down to nothing. And who else is next? I guess you will be next. Are you all neutral? You are neutral. Because there's like the issue of kind of like stagnation, right? Like there's only so far that you can. Ottomans, no, I don't want an alliance with you. There's only really so far you can get. Only making Hearthstone 4 content and stuff like that. Alex, the Hearthstone 4 YouTuber. We're still losing money. Industrial subsidies, what are we paying a lot of money for? Clipper Shipyard. Because you're closed. Shut down that factory. Apparently it's costing me like an arm and a leg to maintain. So hopefully that'll decrease our subsidy a little bit. Let's also decrease our military spending, at least for now. We have had it at like maximum the entire time. Have you seen what happened with the new order? I saw that there was something in the Discord, but I didn't actually read what it was. I just know that something did happen. I just don't know what that something is. Oh, so we're influencing these guys like really quickly, which is nice. Yeah, you're in the French sphere. It's a hell of a mess. Oh dear. Seems that could be a problem for them. France has 2,000 points. What am I? I have 700 points. I mean, I'm very secure in my position right now. which is nice. I mean, how's Asia doing, by the way? I haven't really looked. The Qing are basically fine. Vietnam's growing a decent amount. British India, French India. They'll probably try to expand their influence here a little bit more. And Japan, are you... Well, I mean, you're sphered by the Russians, so I guess your isolation period has ended a little bit early. Don't know how likely it is for them to actually ever even become like a great power or something like that. Yeah, there are some more units we could build. Okay, well, we're making money. I mean, how are you guys doing? You're friendly. And yeah, you can't really do anything until the truce expires. So even though it looks like Austria is trying to do a lot of stuff, they're actually not doing anything. What about, like, you? We have you as well. Okay, add you to my sphere. Drop your points down to 0. Throw you up there now. I mean, it sucks that we're neutral with so many of these other, like, smaller countries. But, like, we're doing an okay job. Russia's trying to influence Saxony a little bit, but that I'm not so worried about. We probably got, like, another half an hour until we're going to end our stream for today. But again, like I said, if you read the title of this stream, we will be streaming more tonight. Not any Hearts of Iron 4, Victoria 2, or anything like that, but we're going to be playing some more of the games from the Steam Games Festival. Because, I mean, we checked out 5 yesterday. And they were pretty good. I mean, well, they're middling. Some of them were good, some of them were, like, not up my alley. But, you know, some of these games that I have planned to play later today, I think could be really, really fun. So do a little bit of that later, as well as playing some Going Under. It's like a roguelike game that also looks like it's a lot of fun. I don't know you. Are you in my sphere? Excellent initiative. Lose consciousness. I'd rather lose militancy. Also, can I make more soldiers here yet? No, there's still too many soldiers in this state. Which is kind of funny to me. You think you're still building 2 more engineers. And I think, are you like the last one? There's you and there's you. And I think anybody else in Germany is under somebody else's sphere of influence. Actually, you're not. On halt. No, you're the other one that needs a sphere. So you sphere on halt, we finish shooting this guy. Tranquillo to Maxima as well. So we sphere these 2, right? They're both in our sphere. And then we kind of have to conquer everyone else. Oh, we have to fight Austria for their spherelings. France right now is Poland's in the French sphere. Okay, that's a little bit scary. I mean, France is like the big bad guy. Like, we need them to go to war, like some major war. Something crazy has to happen that kind of like cuts them down to size a little bit. What about you guys? You like me too much? Okay, let's decrease opinion of you. And we have a lot of infamy, so we can start just attacking people. Which will be nice. Our truce with you expires in... Oh, we actually cost a belly against you for Azure Hegemony. Okay. Well, we'll definitely do that then when we have the opportunity to do so. Again, once the truce expire, 3 more years from now. So yeah, no, I think the day we're allowed to attack you is the day that I do attack you. Add you to my sphere. Cordial, Saxony, you're at neutral. And then yeah, you are the last one. And then it's basically trying to make sure no other country has any influence in Germany. And again, France is going to be the tougher of the 2. Because, again, they have a land border with us. They have 129 divisions. Which scares the hell out of me. Also, we'll just fight a war against you. Tiny conquest. You're allied to Britain, but that's it. Actually, we'll send this nice 45 stack over there. We do need more soldiers, so I guess we'll force some conscriptions here. Okay, we got discovered for 4.7. I mean, how long is this going to take? It's still about a year. Our war exhaustion actually still surprisingly high. And our infamy is not where we want it to be. The Duchy of Modena. I think that's down here. It's... Or no, actually, no. It's one of you guys, right? Yeah. We don't care about that. Influential burghers. Let's make the gentry maybe a little bit more relevant. But I'm ready to attack you. And after that... I don't really know. Well, it's 1835. We've got you going. We need a constitution to actually partition Poland. Which will still be a little ways from now. Let's go for some mercantilism. Apparently we're going to get, like, John Stuart Mill. I think it's a little bit early for him to show up, but okay. What do you guys actually need? You're 6. I mean, we kind of need infantry and artillery. Let's go 3 and 2. Seems like a decent compromise. Ironhalt. Now you're in my sphere as well. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else in Germany who is not under a sphere. I mean, I guess we do need Liège. Apparently they went down to cordial with France. So, I mean, we need one province from Liège. We might as well try to get them under sphere as well. While we have the opportunity to do so. And also, can we actually throw any... I mean, we're allied to you. There's nobody else I can throw money into. I guess we'll throw some money into Poland. Just for the future. Because we might need to sphere them for... yeah, to partition them between us, Poland. And I guess also Austria, even though I don't know how that'll actually work. Now that Austria basically doesn't... I mean, they exist, but they're not really a major power. I mean, I guess they are. They're still technically a great power, but compared to what they otherwise could be, they're basically little babies. We've been discredited a little bit, but I mean, we're getting so much points here that it's not a major concern of mine. Okay, more development speed. Do not integrate anybody because it's not really necessary. As far as I'm concerned. Get our troops all in Berlin. Liège, we can now get up to friendly. I mean, you have a truce with the British. Not with Spain. But I don't think Spain's really going to try to fight us. We might... No, we'll sphere you first, and then we'll think about trying to lure everybody else's opinion of you. But yeah, no, I think... What about actually, no, you? Okay, you're not part of Germany. Good, get out of here. I was really worried that we'd need that province. Also, Hungary is now a great power. Because Russia has lost their great power status. That's very, very sad for them. Hungary, don't do anything stupid. We have 21% soldiers in Brandenburg. You know what? That is quite a bit. I can understand now why the game, I have no idea who you are, but sure. We'll get an alliance with you. We don't only... Oh, it's you. Right here. Okay. Well, try to sphere you. Apparently there was somebody in Germany that we didn't sphere. It's just that the country's so goddamn small that it's impossible to see. Okay. I mean, we're still discredited. We're a neighboring nation. I mean, this will go away soon, I think. June 3rd. Yeah, by that point, like, we'll crush it. I mean, we're still, even with that, we're still getting 0.57, which is pretty good. Okay, don't integrate. I should have this done soon. Apparently you were 80% with Austria. It's a good thing we noticed that. Okay, add you to my sphere. We're now no longer discredited, so we're going to be getting, yeah, 0.73. Basically, we're just gonna get enough to lower Spain's overall opinion and then call it a day. Which one are you? I have no idea. You're this... How are you supposed to see this person? You're back? Welcome. How are you supposed to see this guy? Okay, we got a nice 3-decker ship. Mercantilism has finished. Let's go with protectionism and cameralism. Okay, and now you're in my sphere. Okay, we'll drop you down to like 1 point. Just so we're getting more points with Saxiet. Am I pronouncing a name right? Probably not. But it's not a huge deal. Austria, you bastards. I'm guessing that's one country that you were not having a peace deal with. Actually, no, you probably do have a peace deal with them. It's just that you had 80 points spare, and you can still spend those even if you've been